And as you can see right now, we were able to secure them over $50,000 in funding. If you're watching this video right now, then chances are you're struggling to get the serious capital that you need. And if that's the case, then this strategy is for you. I recently helped a client who was struggling to show very strong bank statements to an actual bank to get the funding that they were looking for. And we ended up using this exact sequence and secured them over $50,000 in funding. So what I want you to do right now is go get your pen and paper so you can do the exact same thing. And without further ado, let's dive in. All right, ladies and gents, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. I'm trying my best to show you visuals and things of that nature to kind of make it a little easier for you, for all my people that are visual learners and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get into it. So again, we were able to secure her over $50,000 in business funding, all right? And it all started with one bank, okay? It started with one bank, 0 APR credit card. Now, just to let you know, ladies and gents, now this play, even though I'm going to give you all of the data points and things of that nature, it's very, very straightforward, but you have to make sure that you follow this to the T and you make sure that you tailor it to whatever situation that you're in right now, okay? Just because it worked for her doesn't mean that it's 1000% going to work for you in that manner. So you just got to make sure that you might have to tweak some things, but I promise you, if you utilize this the correct way, it will work for you. Now, again, we did start with 10 APR card, and the first thing that I want you to do in the start of all this is find a good bank or credit union that's offering a 0 APR card for at least 12 months, okay? You can use it for 9 or 6 months, that's fine, but I think 12 months is kind of the golden spot, just in case of any hiccups, okay? Now, this can be done with a personal credit card, but there is a big disclaimer that I want to give you right now. You must be extremely precise when it comes to managing this type of card because it is tied to your personal credit profile, okay? With that being said, your utilization is at stake. I just want to let you know that right now. You can try to do this within 30 days. You can try to do this within 90 days, however you want to do it, but just make sure that you have the proper cushion and you have the proper, I would say the proper cushion, the proper credit lines, the proper credit profile to actually get this done if you're going to do it over 30 days. I just want to tell you that right now, okay? So that's your disclaimer. I do believe that you should use a business credit card, but for all my people that are trying to start, you don't have any business credit cards, but you can get a personal credit card. Just be extremely precise when it comes to this. Now, one easy way to find a great 0 APR offer is by looking for banks and credit unions kind of backed by Rok Financial. They're consistently offering, you know, the 0 APR for 12 months or more, sometimes even 18 months and things of that nature, all right? So I will be giving you a list right here showing some of the credit unions and banks that Rok Financial is backed by. So Rok Financial, of course, equals 0 APR cards. So just kind of take a screenshot of this right here. Now, these aren't the only ones, all right? If you see these you don't see these in the area or they're non-geo restricted or anything, these aren't the only ones. You can easily go to Wells Fargo and, you know, get a 0 APR card or another one in your area that has 0 APR. I'm just, you know, just giving you Rok Financial because they always give out, you know, 0 APR. Now, once you find that 0 APR credit card for 12 months and things of that nature, once you do that, you want to get approved for around $20,000 to $25,000. Now, once you get approved for that, you can liquidate this card by converting it into actual cash. So you're converting the credit into cash. There's many different ways on how you can do it. You definitely YouTube how to liquidate a credit card. Not going to talk about that in this video, but once you figure out that part, this is where we can actually go into the strategy and how I actually help the client to do the same exact thing, all right? So here's the strategic part. You're not just going to blow the money, all right? You're setting this up for your next plays with fractional reserve banking, okay? Now, if you don't know what fractional reserve banking is, it's basically trying to get a bank rating or a net rating with a bank with having a specific amount of money or deposits going into your account. Just cut and dry, just like that. And you're also establishing a relationship. So you're gonna set up the relationship with 3 banks, okay? This is what you're gonna do. And I'm just gonna give you an example for all 3 of these. So you're gonna take that liquidated funds and you're gonna split them between 3 banks and start establishing a banking relationship. So let's start with Bank 1. Bank 1 is going to be, for the example, Key Bank. And you're going to deposit that $10,000 into this bank. And you're going to let it season for 30 days, okay? Oh, and also in the example, of course, I know I said $20,000 to $25,000. Let's just say for the example, you got $25,000. So, and you put 10,000 of the 25,000 in Key Bank. That's the first bank that you did, and you're letting it season for 30 days, okay? Now, we're gonna go over to Bank 2, which is Navy Federal Credit Union, on the business side, not the personal side, okay? And now, once you set everything up and you have your business account, you're gonna establish another 10,000 of the $25,000 liquidated funds, and you're gonna put it in here, okay? This is what you're gonna put right in here. You're gonna also let it season for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, however you actually wanna do it. Now, in Bank 3, it could be a local credit union, all right? It could be a local credit union of your choice or anything of that nature, okay? So that's actually what you're gonna be doing. It could be another bank, could be Wells Fargo, US Bank, anything of that nature, but I just put a local credit union because a lot of people don't really understand the power of what's in their backyard, right? Only thing it takes you is a little due diligence. You'll find that it's probably banks that I've never heard of, or anybody's ever, or these influencers never heard of on, social media and things like that. And they could be offering 25 months, $75,000 on the business side. You never know. So that's why I just put, a local credit union, and that's the third bank that you're gonna use. With that, you're actually gonna deposit the remaining $5,000 in here, okay? So now you have the 3-bank funding play with Key Bank, Navy Federal, local credit union, okay? This is what you're actually gonna be utilizing. But here's the trick, okay, ladies and gents? You're not going to deposit the full amount all at once. Instead, you're going to be trickling the monthly and weekly deposits, okay? Really weekly. And you're gonna be showing the banks new income flowing into your account over time, okay? So for all my people that are just skimming through the video, trying to just find the good parts, please make sure you watch this all the way through, because I don't want you to skip anything and then go in my comments and say, it didn't work, you're a scam, or anything of that nature, all right? That's why I stated you're gonna slowly but surely throw the money in there. So now when it's time to apply for that business credit card or that line of credit, banks will consider not just your balance, but also your activity, okay? And at the very least, they'll feel confident that they can get back what's already sitting in your account. So there's a high % chance they'll do a comparable credit where they mirror what's already in your account or things of that nature, and they'll give you that. So if you have the 10,000, you have the 5,000, they'll at least give you just that at the minimum, okay? Now, just with all that being said, I just, I like to keep it real with all of y'all. I just want to give you one more important disclaimer. You might not get 100% what's already deposited in your checking account, okay? There's a 100% chance. Just because you put 10,000 doesn't mean they might give you more. They might actually give you less. Everybody's situation is different, okay? So I just want to tell you that don't feel bummed out if they give you 8,000 or anything of that nature. Sometimes just shoot for the stars, but just make sure that you know that. And also always be mindful of the fees associated with liquidating this credit card, okay? It's not just always free money. You have to understand that that's why I said you have to make sure that you have a strategy in place when it comes to this. Every credit card is different. Understand, cash advance or anything like that, or however you actually liquidated the credit card. Next, plan accordingly so you're not over leveraging, okay? Please understand that. And then also understand that this can be done in 30 days, but be mindful of your utilization, which I said earlier, if your personal credit is used with the 0 APR credit card. Please understand this. Now, with all that being said, this is the bigger picture. This sequence actually works. I've used it and to get real funding results for clients. But, this is important. Even the best strategy won't save you if your credit profile isn't strong or you don't know how to structure the right plays, okay? This is why I created the How to Credit Start program, to solve these exact problems that you're having right now. So in the program, we're going to actually fix your credit profile, because there is a specific credit profiling list that you need to actually do plays just like this. Build a bulletproof business credit profile, learn banking relationships and strategies just like this, and then set you up for the real funding so you won't get denied in the future. So again, if you're serious about scaling past the $5,000, $10,000 a month and beyond, and you need the funding so you can do that, then what I want you to do is click the link in the bio below so you can schedule your free consultation with us, and I'll show you how to exactly get you positioned for the funding the right way, specifically for your need. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Now make sure that you use this sequence properly so you're not over leveraging yourself and putting yourself in a bad situation. And again, if you feel like this is too hard, then schedule that call right now. I'm waiting for it right now, okay? And until next time, ladies and gents.